Alright, into Star Pack, and it's a little bit of a change of pace today. There's no crazy challenge or incredibly complicated build. We're kind of just playing here so that I could get a recording to actually upload tonight. I do have tons of stuff still in the backlog, although a lot of it is 5-of-a-kinds that have never been uploaded, plus a bunch of other ones recently, both famous victories but also incredibly painful defeats in there. And I kind of want to space them out a bit, so instead we're just trying to get whatever we can today in Star. And I have been enjoying playing Star. It does have some pretty obvious issues, and I know that Rev is struggling with it in his versus grind. There are a bunch of things about it that, the more you play it, the more you realize that there's some ultra strong stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that is very inconsistent. And we have one of the pets here, and it's Dumbo Octopus. Not a surprise, I take it again. It's been in multiple videos recently. But here, I was just opportunistically going for a level 3 guinea pig, and then gambling on the fact that I might end up getting Water of Youth from the Dumbo. But I don't think we end up getting it. It's just one of those where it's a very low percentage play, but it would be extremely fun if it actually panned out. So we roll into double stork here. I think I probably should just sell the capybara at this point. I keep forgetting that you get extra stats when you sell it. But yeah, I made the mistake there. I bought the first stork before selling, so instead I decided just to keep it. And I think, given that we don't find the Water of Youth, the guinea pig is going to get a reprieve, and it's just going to stay in the team until the end. Now, I do also take guinea pig quite a lot in order to have something to sell for starfish. And because we did this stat transfer, the guinea pig actually already has 10 attack. So it would be perfect for getting the triple buffs from starfish, but that's not going to happen in this run because I was deliberately trying to avoid starfish, given that I have so much starfish-related material already recorded. Strange looking team here with the triple frog in the middle and then the bass at the back with sausage. They're going for the, probably trying to set up for starfish in that team as well, I think. So double bass, but we don't have any cell pets. That's another unit that I just buy virtually every time I see it. So it is a bit strange not taking it. We take the level up on the stork. We don't really get anything. Maybe I could have saved the level up for next turn instead. But I think one of the other things that was on the list to try and do, as I actually missed the opportunity to do it there, was to make sure I had a pill saved. There was a pill bug in the shop that I just passed up. And I was going to pill the stork on turn 11 and see if we get anything interesting out of it. Now here on the other team you can see the Siamese. It's one of the units I think is kind of a bit dubious in terms of balance. On the low end, that is. You're either hoping to find the strawberry jam, which actually doesn't unlock until turn 9, or you need to have Cardinal already in your team, or Dumbo Octopus, as we do here. So it is kind of tied into other units quite heavily. It's often going to be a no-buy unit when you level up into it, just because if you don't have the units required, its value is pretty low. I guess you could also sell a pill bug and enable it that way, but a lot of the time you want to save those pills for other purposes. I was also trying to record something where I was getting permanent eucalyptus from the koala. That didn't work out, so we'll have to save that for another time. But then we get pelican, and I don't think I've bought a single pelican since the update, and actually I'm double checking what its ability is. But what it does is it swallows the unit that has strawberry ahead, and then when it spits it out, it becomes a salmon. So I think it, because it's a strawberry unit, it's guaranteed to have no equipment. But the salmon's ability is actually really good. So it does 15 damage, I think, at level 3 by default. And then once you have 25 health, it will do 30 damage in 2 shots of 15. And then once you get up to 50 health, you'll get 3 shots of 15 damage each. Now, I feel like that doesn't sound right, but I'm sure that's the way it works, and I guess we'll see as we go. So we swallowed the guinea pig. The fig, also that we got from Dumbo Octopus, eliminates the anteater there. The question is the snipe from the salmon going to be good enough here? And yeah, it is doing 15 damage, even though it only has 13 health at the moment from the guinea pig. But now that we have the shoebill, we can start boosting the health on the guinea pig. I think it's plus 404 per turn at level 1. Maybe I could end up getting a level 2 shoebill by pilling the stork, as we do actually end up locking a pill, which I could have done earlier, but yeah, it didn't quite pan out that way. This is one of the issues about playing the strawberry unit at the front, is that you do end up losing health when you face, front hawk or front woodpecker. But again, the salmon pops out and instant snipes. You can see there, I'm double checking the ability because it really doesn't seem right. But yeah, Pelican I think is one of those ultra strong units it's obviously it requires you to keep finding strawberries if you're using this setup with the shoebill. But of course you don't have to do that. You could just keep your strawberry units and not use shoebill at all and scale other ways. If you had leech triceratops, for instance, you wouldn't even need to bother finding a new strawberry every turn because the strawberry is going to be on the unit permanently. But then we end up getting this really unlikely roll where we get triple Pelican in the shop. Of course, at the moment, we're not even using the level 2 ability because you need another strawberry pet in order for it to swallow 2 of them. And again, the level 3 salmon pops out and snipes something. So yeah, I can take the level 3 Pelican now, but we do need to keep using the strawberry to refill the guinea pig's perk. I guess we could have just sold the shoebill, but I think I do need more scaling to deal with teams like this. Once again, it's Kyogre, who I just keep getting matched with in Star Arena, with double Spinosaurus already, and of course it was Mantis. It is actually fairly close in the end, but yeah, I don't think we were likely to win that one. So now we have to take the expensive 3 gold strawberry. I would like to find another strawberry to be able to have 2 units swallowed by the Pelican, and there we get it. But instead I decide to use the pepper and hope that I'm going to get 2 triggers from the Triceratops. Another fig snipe that actually deletes the platypus. I guess it depends what the snipes do here. Okay, we get rid of the orca, which was a good snipe, given that there were 3 1/1 ants we could have hit. And again, it's going to depend what the vulture snipes do. But in the end, they actually give us a dirty rat, which means that we win by virtue of the one ant at the back. So yeah, what could we look for here? Level 2 shoebill, we still need to find more strawberries because we don't have cardinal. I wouldn't mind having the Pelican swallowed the anteater, because then it's just going to instantly spawn the 2 ants. I think this is an automatic loss. Doesn't matter what the snipes do. They've got pepper on both of the important units at the back. And actually, I think after this, I'm going to go and look and see how they ended up with this team so quickly. Turn 14, level 3 Spino, level 2 Vulture, level 2 Orca. Seems pretty suspicious. So yeah, we'll click the button and go and look at what their run was like. And I think, yep, no surprise, it was Elk. And Elk is another unit that is extremely sketchy in terms from a balance point of view. You can see the type of team that they've assembled there. There's no way you would be able to do that if you didn't have a huge amount of extra gold saved up. So yeah, I think Elk probably needs a bit of attention. I think it's a fine idea for a unit design, giving extra cell value to the cell pets. But I think, the amount of gold that it gives is just too high, because it's so easy to get the tier 1 units to level 3 as soon as you buy the elk, or before you've even purchased an elk. So all the YouTubers are out in force. We end up matching Collie. I'll link his channel in the description. I'll link Kyogre's channel as well. And it's a level 3, almost 50-50 Sparrow at the back. So despite the snipe damage, I don't think we had much hope there. Luckily, we keep finding strawberries. And since we're at 50 health, I'll switch the positions round so that the Anteater starts getting buffed instead. And it's Kyogre again, this time with the full team of perks from outside of the pack. So the Dumbo Octopus has been farming carrots and tomatoes, pancakes. I actually matched with this team multiple times, I think. And in the end, the snipes do enough damage for us to scrape the win. So yeah, lots of fun new units to play with, but I think the pack probably needs a bit more consistency, and some of the top end units probably need toned down a little to compensate.